You're listening to Combat Radio with Ethan Dettenmeyer, right here on LA Talk Radio.
Hey, Steven, how are you?
Ethan.
Hey, how are you, buddy?
Hi, how are you?
Hey,
great, thank you.
I'm fantastic, man. Hey, you...
I can't...
I'm sorry, go ahead.
The phone was going in and out.
Hey, I want to tell you real quick.
Go ahead, talk.
You have a tremendous level of respect from us because you are a survivor, but you and I actually have a close friend in common who said nothing but fantastic things about you, Mr. Jeff Conaway.
Oh, I love Jeff. Dude, he's wonderful.
Yeah.
He's wonderful. I can't wait to see him working again.
Oh, man, me too. I've known him about a decade.
You know, he's such a great actor. You know, a lot of that stuff on Celebrity Rehab that I did with him, you know, it was really funny because he's such... I mean, he's been acting since he was like 5 or 6. So he's just a natural actor. And you know, it was like a gig for him. It was, you know, it was like a gig doing the celebrity. Whenever the camera would get on him, he just turned into an actor. And his gig was, I'm a sick, you know, addict coming out of drugs, which he really was. So he played the part really great. And he's just such a wonderful guy. Just such a great actor.
Yeah, he actually, I remember he took me aside and he said, you know, somebody you need to work with at some point is Steven Adler. He got me through the worst night of my life on Celebrity. A real genuine compliment, actually, because he was struggling and he credits
That's
you.
Great.
Yeah, he credits you with getting him through it. So I just wanted to start off by saying we have a little bit of a commonality with Jeff Conaway, who's probably listening today, actually.
I hope so. I love you, Jeff. You're the best.
Yeah, he is. He is. Hey, you've got a book coming out.
He really is.
You've got a book coming out that everyone is fascinated by.
My book came out 2 weeks ago.
I haven't read it yet. I've been begging for a copy, but from what I've heard, this thing really documents we both grew up in the Valley, but this thing documents your life in a way that's never been done before. And I mean, it gets into some details that credit you as being the survivor you are. But I mean, what can people listening to this show?
Well, you know, it's the small details, and you know, in this book. That makes it a compelling read. You know, I held nothing back, you know, including my reputation on this. I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah, that's definitely what people are saying, is that all the details that people are usually politically correct to leave out, you attack, and you rightfully credit.
Where in the valley did you grow up?
Woodland Hills, not too far.
Woodland Hills, Taft High School.
Yeah.
Woodland Hill Cowboys. I used to play Pop Warner football and play against the Woodland Hill Cowboys.
Oh man, we were probably on the field together. That's hilarious.
I bet that's so great. I bet we won. It's so funny. I bet I had you chasing me all over the field.
Well, word was you were pretty fast, man. But I want to I'm really intrigued, Stephen, by this book because, you know, Slash wrote a book and credited you in it as really being the hero behind the what made Guns N' Roses what they were, just being a gnarly punk-influenced drummer. And a lot of people, I don't think, until Slash came out and said it in his book, really realized that you were the guy that was the engine for that. And now that you've got a chance to kind of illustrate your position, I thought that was a real compliment he paid you because it gives people...
It was.
Yeah, it gives you the credit you deserve. And without a doubt, now that you've got this...
Exactly.
Yeah. And now you've got
I finally get the recognition that I've worked so hard for.
Yeah. And
you know, and Slash, you know, redeeming that for me is just actually Slash being a part of my life again is like so wonderful.
Yeah,
because he's like the greatest guy. You talked to him before.
Yeah,
haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, he's like the biggest sweetheart ever. and for him to realize that or recognize that and talk about that, it was really, really great to hear, to read that myself because I read that in his book. And it's so funny, if you read my book when you get mine, I'm going to have Marty, my manager, send you a copy. But when you read my book and his book, it's like it puts everything together.
Yeah, I bet.
You know, it's like it was like me and him, you know, walking all over to Hollywood and ditching school. And you put, you know, his book, you get what he was looking at. And in my book, you know, what I was looking at, but we were together.
Yeah. You can definitely tell he's got a real, genuine friendship for you when you read his book. I mean, it just really, he just came right out and said, you know, he made us what we were in the early days, and it was just a real impressive, because, you know, some of us knew that, some of us didn't, and it was nice to hear somebody go back and put, you know, all the water under the bridge aside and say, you know, a lot of the credit for what we were belongs to Stephen.
Well, you know what, you know, the water under the bridge stuff, that's, you know, for 20 years, you know, that's what I also helped me, actually I talked about it in my book, and it helped me be able to do this book, was the fact that for 20 years, I blamed them for letting me down. I thought they let me down. I blamed them for all the bad things that happened to me. And it wasn't them who let me down. It was me who let them down. Mm-hmm. You know, my job in the band was to play drums. And the golden rule of drums is to keep the hands clapping and the feet tapping. And I could not do that to the best of my ability going in and out of consciousness.
Yeah.
So it's like, they didn't let me down. I let them down. And let me tell you, just being able to man up to that and face that, it's helped me move on with my life. And it helped me, you know, to bring Slash back in my life and Duff back in my life. I just miss Izzy. I don't know where Izzy is. I keep, every interview I do, I mention Izzy, I love you. Please give me a call. I miss you very much. Axel, I saw about 3 years ago in Las Vegas. And he was doing a show out there, and I was living there, so I went to go see him. And we just talked till 6 in the morning, drinking a $3,000 bottle of tequila. And we apologized to each other. We made amends. I apologized for letting him down. And it's just, you know, we're starting to get slowly but surely a friendship. I mean, we're all brothers. The 5 of us are brothers. Axel and all his lawyers cannot never take that away, what we have accomplished together. And we're all brothers. And what do brothers do best? They fight with each other.
I was going to say, they fight.
But, you know, it's not like sometimes you might not like your brother, but you're always going to love him. And, you know, I'm hoping that you know, of course, Slash and Duff and as you read it, my book, but I really want Axel to read it, because I'm hoping that he'll read it and he'll realize what a special, you know, thing we have. And we still have it. Because I know the 5 of us, if we got in a room together, we would just take off from where we left off. And I mean that in a good way. Right. Like nothing ever happened. It's just a matter of, you know, the guys realizing that we're brothers and brothers fight. And we had something real special. I mean, every musician, there's millions of musicians. Every one of them want to have a band like that, like we have. Like we had, and we still have.
It's true. It's
frustrating. God damn it. Okay.
yeah.
But you know, I love the guys, and I just hope that Axel reads it and realizes that. You know, right now I got my new band, Adler's Appetite. We have that new single called Alive, and it's good to be alive. And when you buy the book, you can download the single for free.
Yeah,
we're going to be in L.A. Actually, we're going to be in L.A. when they had that the Sunset Street scene.
Yeah.
You know, or Sunset Music Festival.
Right.
And we're going to be shooting a video over at the Whiskey for the song.
Nice. That's something we can look forward to. Can we let our audience blitz that place that day when you're shooting?
Of course.
There you go.
Of course. It's going to be great.
We would want to
And plus, you know, basically, the show that we're doing now is pretty much, we open the show with Reckless Life, and we end with Welcome to the Jungle.
Nice.
So you can imagine everything that's in between. And the band is tighter than ever, and we're having a great time. We got the new single, and, you know, of course, we performed that live. And everything's going fantastic. I'm in Minnesota right now in the back of the tour bus. We're playing at some auto race raceway. Where are we at? Raynard, Minnesota.
Excellent. Hello to Minnesota.
Yeah, it's going great. It's a lot of fun. And I'm home. I'm back home. Back on the bus.
Man.
The bus is my home. I miss my wife, but I miss my dog so much.
Steven, you sound
Shadow
fantastic.
Mandy Tiki LaRue. I miss you, Tushy.
Brother, you sound
They're probably
fantastic.
listening to the radio, so.
This is great to hear, man. You sound like you're back. It sounds like this is awesome to hear.
Even better than ever. I started taking drum lessons about 5 months ago.
Yeah?
So I'm even better.
Wow.
I want to better myself. I did so much of beating myself up and lessening myself, and I survived it. And enough's enough, as Chip's enough for Trey.
Yeah.
Enough's enough. It's time to move on.
Right.
I'm here to show all the underdogs that you can survive and you can succeed. My life's been a roller coaster, but I accept all the consequences. I accept them all. That's what I have to do. I have to speak in I, because of the program. And the program is just that you speak as I, but that's what you all need to do out there. And from doing the Dr. Drew, I love that guy. I'm so thankful that he's a part of my life. He's a mentor to me, and everybody who does that show has the same opportunity I have, to get yourself better and get your career back on track. It's all how you act on the show. Most of the people don't act very, lovable, so it's kind of hard for them to get a job afterwards. But you have to give it everything you got, and you have to believe it. You got, it was so important for me, to stop beating myself up. That I'm so important that Dr. Drew's in my life. And Slash, he's like my biggest mentor, my oldest and dearest friend. Well, I've always looked up to Slash, but now more than ever. He's been sober like 6 years. Him, Slash, if that jackass can do it, I can do it. God dang it, that's that.
Damn right.
And I have his support 100%.
Oh man, that's incredible to hear, buddy.
You're listening to Combat Radio with Ethan Dettenmeyer, right here on LA Talk Radio.